Hey everyone, and welcome to The Lover's Mindset. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that's near and dear to my heart: imposter syndrome. If you're not familiar with imposter syndrome, it's basically when you feel like you are not actually as good as people think you are. It's a common feeling among high achievers, and it can be debilitating. I've struggled with imposter syndrome myself, and I know how tough it can be, but I also know that it's possible to overcome it. In this video, I'm going to share some practical tips for overcoming imposter syndrome. And I'm also going to share stories from some inspiring individuals who have conquered it themselves. So, if you're ready to say goodbye to imposter syndrome, let's get started. What is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is a feeling of inadequacy that persists despite evidence of success. It's a feeling that you don't deserve your accomplishments and you're a fraud. Causes of imposter syndrome. There are many different causes of imposter syndrome, but some of the most common include high standards. People with high standards for themselves are more likely to experience imposter syndrome. Fear of failure. People who are scared of failure are more likely to experience imposter syndrome. Lack of self-confidence. People with low self-confidence are more likely to experience imposter syndrome. Perfectionism. People who are perfectionists are more likely to experience imposter syndrome. Success in a new area. People who are successful in a new area are more likely to experience imposter syndrome. There are many different things you can do to overcome imposter syndrome. Here are a few tips. Therapist or life coach. Challenge your negative thoughts. When you have a negative thought about yourself, challenge it. Ask yourself if there is any evidence to support the thought. Focus on your accomplishments. Make a list of your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. This will help you to see that you are actually competent and successful. Life coach. Talk to someone you trust. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist can help you to feel supported and understood. Celebrate your successes. Take the time to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Therapists, seek professional help. If you are struggling to overcome imposter syndrome alone, consider seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor. Now, I want to share some inspiring stories of people who have overcome imposter syndrome. Entrepreneur. I once had a client who was a very successful entrepreneur. She had built a multi-million-dollar business, but she was still struggling with imposter syndrome. She would constantly tell me that she didn't feel like she deserved her success. I helped her to challenge her negative thoughts and to focus on her accomplishments. Eventually, she was able to overcome imposter syndrome, and she is now living a happy and fulfilling life. Artist. I also had a client who was a very talented artist. She would never show her artwork to anyone because she was afraid that they wouldn't like it. I helped her to build her confidence and to overcome her fear of rejection. Eventually, she started showing her artwork to others, and she was met with positive feedback. Now, she is a successful artist who is proud of her work. Imposter syndrome is a common feeling, but it doesn't have to hold you back. By following the tips in this video and by seeking professional help if needed, you can overcome imposter syndrome and achieve your full potential. If you're struggling with imposter syndrome, please know that you're not alone. There are many people who have overcome it, and you can too. I encourage you to reach out for help and to start taking steps to overcome imposter syndrome today. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.